Cara and Nate, probably the biggest named travel channel on YouTube. They have built themselves up from humble beginnings, backpacking and living on a shoestring 7 years ago, to now becoming multi-millionaires, starting up many businesses to run alongside their channel, winning awards along the way. They are the best at what they do, and although there are comparison channels that come close, you ain't gonna beat these guys. But what if I told you that just 2 years into their YouTube adventures, we nearly met them? Hello and welcome to another Bunny and Teddy video diary, and in this one I'm going to tell you about the little story of when we nearly met Cara and Nate back in 2017. When I say nearly, I'm sort of stretching that a bit, but at the time we didn't really know what was going to happen, so it could have happened. Cara and Nate, they've been inspirational to many people, including ourselves, and they inspired us to start up our own channel. And it was back in 2017 when we discovered them and decided to subscribe. If you want to know more about that side of the story, I will be going into more detail about that in our How to Do YouTube series coming up soon. So if you want to see that series, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of it, and you won't miss a thing. We got so into Cara and Nate that I decided to follow them on Facebook, and that's when I decided then, after a few videos, to send them a message. And that message went something like this. I started by saying how much we were enjoying the videos and how we found their channel on YouTube. So having gone through that blah 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 about how good they were and all this sort of thing, I went and said if they were coming back through England at any point, why don't you check out Leicester, our home city, and you can stay at our place for free, because they were backpacking at the time. So I sent the message thinking, well, they bet they'll get lots of messages, they will not have time to reply to it. But 2 hours later, Cara did reply. She went through the message meticulously, replying to each piece of it, and the bit I liked the most was when she particularly said that it made their day receiving our message. She pointed out that in November 2016 they were in London. I think there was some travel conference they were attending in London, and they were really up for coming back through England at some point. But then what really got us excited was the fact that they were considering taking up our offer of staying at our place. This blew our minds, and it even made Buddy cry with joy. And so over time I kept sending long-winded messages to them just to keep in touch about what we were watching and how we felt about the videos and all this sort of thing. And their replies sort of came back, but not as long and not as quickly as the first one, and their messages became shorter and shorter, and ultimately the messages just stopped altogether. So as their popularity grew, they obviously they couldn't keep up with the messages that were being sent to them. And it might not just have been us either, it was probably everybody. And with that, they never returned to England, I don't think, unless they passed through airports connecting them with another part of Europe, or maybe on their way back to the US. There you go, guys. That's our little story of how we nearly met Cara and Nate. Our little encounter with one of the best couples on YouTube as far as travel is concerned. We still watch them avidly. That we might post one or two comments about the videos directly on YouTube. We still love them very much, and we will always do so. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please check out all the other videos on our channel, which I'll link below, the channel link that is. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified of the next one. And in the meantime, we shall see you on the next one. Bye for now.